Right, hiya, welcome back. Alright, weight shedding day. We're going to take everything off this Kawasaki that we don't need. It's a street fighter and it's about getting rid of weight, getting rid of excess stuff. What doesn't make it go, turn and stop is coming off. We don't need it. That's including the exhaust, all the tailpiece. You'll leave the framework in place because at the moment it's holding on to lots of stuff that I haven't got anywhere else to put for the minute. But all the panels are coming off, all of this, the lights out, all of the front fairing, everything. So enough chat, let's get to it.
Lighting pulses 50-foot high through the fumes and haulage. It's sometimes hard to know if the prize is stateside of Nuevo Laredo. Everything has a beginning and an end, and when the face you trust most is no longer the one on which you can depend, when the fight feels futile and life's injustice wins, where's my sunlight when the shitstorm begins? It's not when it's time. Never gonna find a home in backs of boxcars in border towns. Wide eyes, mescal compound. In the city there's a skyrise, beyond, below, above, and there's a billion people I'm not thinking of. Slowly slip into uneasy sleep as Tom McAdam boils under feet. It's not when it's how. It's not when it's how. Trust most, no longer the one on which you can depend, when the fight feels futile, life's injustice wins. Where's my sunlight when the shitstorm begins? Time is coming all alone. Yes, my God has carried me home. I will wait for what I need. Just stay for sense of sympathy. Open door to the Holy Land. Best of friends in God and man. Do what I can to cleanse my soul. Like lost sheep, we follow
What? In a pound there? Unbelievable. Okay, as you can see, I've got their little whiteboard going. I'm just going to keep a record of the hours that we put into this because that's interesting. A lot of people wonder how long it takes to make these things, and the time or the weight that we save, just purely because it's interesting. Really, we said we try and get this under 200 kilos. Probably not going to do it now. Looking at it, all the fairing, everything down there. Can you see from where you're up here? All of that stuff, all the plastics, the metal frame for it, all the little bits and pieces, the foot peg hangers, the seat itself, the hugger, the under tray. Everything, the grab rails, the lot, so far comes up 23.5 kilos, and that's including the 5 kilos for the factory exhaust. Remember, the 234 kilos quoted as the weight for this thing is including the standard factory exhaust. So the Micron is relevant, that only weighs a kilo, that carbon one, but the standard one is 5 fat kilos. So taking that off as well, we are at 23.5 kilos saved so far, which is outrageous. That is a massive amount of weight to take off the bike. It drops it down to just over 200 already. Now there's more to come. The seat frame itself, I love this back light. It's got a grey, silver grey colour, and it's got this little dinky frame that it connects to that then welds to the rest of this. So I may just cut this off and it bolts on, in fact. It's not even alloy, this is all steel. Being steel means I can weld it. So ultimately that will come off and I may be able to weld it onto what I build at the front, because I'm going to build a little seat frame for it from scratch. So there's loads more of this to come off yet. Plus obviously up front, there's a fairing frame, this main support frame is still to go, and the clocks. I'm not going to run any clocks on the bike either, so that's coming off. So there's quite a lot more to go. I reckon about another 5-6 kilos. We may possibly get close to 200 kilos for the weight of the bike all up and done. So it's a nice target. We may not achieve it. It doesn't matter if we don't, but ultimately it's just a good fun way to do it. And as far as the time build, it's 2.5 hours so far. We're not going to consider any time uploading and editing because that's irrelevant. It's how long we spend actually on the bike. That way any of you doing this to a bike that you want to do it to, it's a great way for you to work out how long it's going to take you to do it, what sort of time investment there is involved. It's actually a lot quicker than you think. We're already down to this. This is really cool. I'd ride it like it is. Right, just like it is. What else we do with this? Well, as it goes along. I'm not going to try and talk too much now. It's been a long video as it is. Hope you like what we've done at this point. This was just a repetitive job of taking stuff off, and it looks great so far. As far as the exhaust, I'm not going to put a can on this, but I'm not going to tell you what we are going to do. We've got some awesome plans. I know it's not a turbo, sadly. This is a budget build. We can't afford that kind of thing. And the idea of this whole thing is to show you just how simple it is, how easy it is to make a street bike for now, isn't it?
Need a cup of tea after losing all that weight.
I've got all that lot to get on eBay. We've got a day's work. We're going to have 2 eBay listings, maybe 3. The exhaust is going separately, the light and the HID kit's going separately, and all of that is going in one big job lot. Haven't got the time to go through it separately, sell each piece one by one. So if you're interested, give us a shout. There's a whole lot there. You can virtually build a bike out of that. It's 23 kilos of it. Take it easy, thanks for watching, ride safe, and we'll see you next time.